Welcome back to my channel Tania Talks. I am Tania and today I want to talk about something which is a very huge decision that has been taken. So very recently I left my job, and that is also one of the reasons that this video is little late according to the general scheduling. And I know that initially when I tell this to someone, or the people who are closer to me, who are near me, they might think that it was a stupid decision or definitely an impulsive one. But trust me when I say this, that it was definitely an important decision to take place. So there are a lot of pros and cons about this situation that today I will be discussing about. So first thing, I have always heard people talking about the 9 to 5 job and complaining about it, but I have always been that person who is very grateful about the job that I do, because that is my source of income and I am able to do things because of the money that I'm earning from the job. So I've always been very grateful about all the jobs that I've always had. Right? So I was never a person who used to complain about the 9 to 5 job. I was always very grateful and very hardworking. So when I took this decision and when this thing happened, there are a lot of repercussions, but there are pros and cons to it. So today I will be discussing all of that. First thing is that I definitely agree that I used to enjoy a lot of parts about my job, and it wasn't something that I was doing just for the sake of money. There were definitely a lot of things which I used to enjoy, and it was a creativity driven job also. So yes, I used to enhance the creative aspect of it, and I definitely learned a lot of things. So yes, there were things that I was very grateful about, but at the same time, like every other corporate job, there were a lot of cons to it. And usually this I have heard people talk about, that whenever you want to be in a corporate job, you should know how to be a diplomat, and you should understand the point that how you have to be good with everyone, or how you should be in everyone's good books. Personally, I do not relate to it, or I do not believe in that, because yes, job is very important, or anything that you're doing which is giving you money is extremely important, but all those things should definitely be aligned with your personal thoughts, and all the things should be aligned with your ethics. If the job scenario or the workplace or the people that you're working with, they are not aligned with the ethics in your life, and it starts affecting your mental peace, it starts getting toxic for you, then I truly believe that there's no point of continuing something and troubling yourself again and again. I will definitely not lie, it has been really overwhelming also for me, because when you stay away from your hometown and you are dependent on a particular source of income, and whatever things that you are able to do, it's because of the money that you are getting from a particular source, and suddenly you decide to leave that source of income. So of course it gets overwhelming, and there are thousands of thoughts in your mind that now what's gonna happen, and now how will I be dealing with the situations. Of course, you have full faith on yourself, and you know that you're hardworking enough and you have capabilities that you will be able to get another one or a better one, and you will keep on hunting, you will keep on learning. But there are certain movements, there are certain moments, scenarios where you rethink about whatever has happened, and then when you do not regret the decision, or you do not think even for once that whatever I have done was in a rage, or a moment of anger, or maybe it was an impulsive decision, then you know that whatever you have done was actually required, whatever you have done was much needed, it was way more important than just money, but for your mental health as well. So I completely feel that if a person is able to find their peace, if a person is able to understand that their mental peace and their ethics are way more important than just few survival things, then I think it's really, really important to take this decision. I won't say that it was an easy one. It was definitely a really, really difficult, very bold decision for me to take, but I will definitely not deny that it was a much needed and way more important decision for me. Because every day when you are going through something and you are stuck in a loop, that you don't like what you're doing, that you do not like the way it is being done with you, but still you are continuing for that particular source, and you're always anxious, you're always angry, you are frustrated, and then you start hating what you're doing, and then you start cribbing about your entire day. I think that's very, very toxic, and it kind of started getting there for me, and that's when I decided that this is definitely not something I would like to continue. This is not something that I crave for. So yes, it's really important to have faith. It's really important to keep learning, to keep upskilling yourself, and obviously you wouldn't be like sitting idle and you can imagine okay, whatever happens, it's always for good and something good will happen. Yes, something good will happen if you want that to happen and if you will work towards it. So yes, I also have the same plan that I will keep upskilling myself, and I will be trying harder. I know that I have always been good at my work. I will try to do better, but this is something, it is surely overwhelming for me. It is surely something that I am thinking about it again and again, but not even once I regret. So I know that it was somewhere required, it was somewhere much needed for me, and that was it. I just wanted to talk about it because I know that a lot of people go through this. I am not telling you or telling all of you to leave your job and all of that. Please take logical decisions. Please take the decisions whatever is required or whatever is necessary or good according to you, because I feel that every person is different. Every person has their respective dealing abilities, and every person has different priorities in life. But if something is literally getting on your nerves, just ask yourself once, is it healthy enough to deal with it, or is it okay to continuously tolerate something that's killing you from inside almost every day? So do let me know in the comments if any of the following is relatable to you, or what are your thoughts about doing a particular job when we know that there are pros and cons of it, and what are your thoughts when your job somewhere gets toxic and still you will have to continue because of certain repercussions. So I would really like to know about your perspective as well. And if you found this video relatable, and if you would like to watch such relatable content on your feed, then definitely do not forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.